If you are a new or aspiring entrepreneur, then you want to watch this video because I am going to be sharing with you some secrets that other established entrepreneurs do not tell you. Hey Hustle Babes, I'm Chanel the Brand Hustler, and this is a channel for all of my Hustle Babes who are interested in gaining insight on the entrepreneurial journey while learning essential marketing and business tips for their brand. If that sounds like you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and join the Hustle Babe community. I am so excited for today's video. Like, it is about to be bomb because I wish I had someone to tell me what I'm about to tell y'all today, okay? I am going to share with you 5 secrets that other entrepreneurs don't tell you. You may have heard about these things, but you may not know them to an extent, right? You may not know to what extent they affect your business, right? And honestly, like, I started a bunch of businesses when I was in college, and if I would have continued running those businesses and not knowing what the heck I was doing, I probably would have been in jail. Thank the Lord for saving me from that. And I am going to save you from some big hiccups in your business with these secrets, okay? But before we get into these 5 secrets that I have to share with you, I have a special announcement. So let's go ahead and roll that clip. The eHustle Club is an impactful group filled with ambitious women who are serious about growing their business and expanding their brands. Each and every month, we host new classes on branding, marketing, and entrepreneurship. We also have guest speakers who visit us, a dashboard filled with bonus resources, chances to win prizes, and much more. If you're interested in a group that unites resources and accountability to propel your business growth, then join the eHustle Club today and get your first month for only $15. Just click the link in the description box and use the code YouTube. All right, y'all. So I'm excited to get into this video. If you're excited to get into this video, comment down below what you think I'm about to share with you. So like, give me one secret that you think I'm about to share with you. Like, just guess what you think it's about, all right? Put it down below in the comment section. But let's not waste any more time. Let's get straight into today's video. So, secret number 1, right? Or I could say least talked about topic number 1 is the fact that as an entrepreneur, you need to pay taxes, okay? And I'm gonna break this down for you guys because I don't think you know to what extent that you need to pay taxes, right? Okay, so I'm gonna break it into the 3 parts that you need to know, okay? So there are basically 3 levels of taxes, right? The first level is the yearly tax that you file as a person, like your personal taxes where, you go in, you file for your children if you have any, all that stuff. You have your personal taxes, right? You do that every single year, right? At the end of the year or at the beginning of the following year, right? Okay, so you have those taxes. I'm not talking about those, okay? What I'm talking about is the other 2 that affect your business, okay? So the second type of tax that you need to make sure that you're filing is your state's tax, okay? So this right here is probably the least talked about tax, period. It is your sales tax. So if you live in the United States of America, 9 times out of 10, your state charges taxes. Actually, I feel like it's 10 times out of 10. Your state charges taxes, okay? And so within your state, for you to even be able to charge other people taxes, you need what's called a reseller's permit. So I'm gonna repeat that again. So number 1, or part A within number 2, is that you need a reseller's permit. If you are going to sell products to anyone and charge them taxes on it, you need a reseller's permit. What that reseller's permit allows you to do is it allows you to charge them the tax because you now have the authority to, but then it also allows you to save on paying tax from vendors. So your reseller's permit does 2 things. You can save on vendor taxes, so you can buy things in bulk without having to worry about the extra fees that tax will add on, and you are legally allowed to charge people taxes. So if you don't have a reseller's permit and you are charging people taxes on your product, you're doing it all wrong, okay? And for certain businesses, it does not apply. Like, For certain digital businesses or consulting companies, taxes don't apply. So you shouldn't be charging taxes on certain services, but you really have to look at your state's breakdown to see what categories they say your business needs to fall into for you not to be required to have a reseller's permit, okay? So I am not a lawyer, by the way. This is not legal advice of any sort. This is just me sharing like my experience and the topics that I feel like people don't really talk about and share with other entrepreneurs or aspiring entrepreneurs. So that's why I'm creating this video. So pretty much once you have your reseller's permit and you are charging these people tax on every single product that they buy from you, you have to pay that tax back to your state. Okay, so what that means is at the end of every month, you should be logging into your state's system to tell them how many sales you made and how much of that was a tax collection. And based off of the amount that you put in there, they're gonna tell you how much it is that you owe them. And you need to go ahead and pay that right away, okay? So once again, you need to go to your state's website, right? And then you need to tell them how much you made in sales and how much you collected in taxes. They will then tell you how much it is that you owe them, right? And you need to do this every single month. If you do not do this every single month, then they will flag your account and they may suspend your account, and then they'll end up telling you that you owe a bunch of fees, okay? And taxes on top of those fees. So make sure that you're filing that. Now, the third tax is one that you probably already heard of, and that is your business tax that you can do at the same time as your personal taxes, which is that once a year mark, but you probably want to file what's called quarterly taxes, okay? So basically how it works is you go into the IRS's system, and based off of how much you've made in the past and how much you're projected to make, they tell you a number that they want you to pay each quarter, right? And sometimes I think you estimate that number yourself or something like that if you have like a huge difference in projections versus what you made or whatever. I'm not an accountant either, but pretty much you have a set number and you go in every single quarter and pay that set number. At the end of the year, if it turns out that you've paid the IRS too much, they need to refund you that. If it turns out that you paid the IRS too little, let's say you made more and so you owed more in taxes and you paid the IRS a couple of $100 or a couple of $1,000 less, then you have to pay that difference, right, to them. So those are the three types of taxes that you want to make sure you file. Obviously, your personal taxes, because if you're over a certain age and you live in the United States of America, you need to make sure that you're filing your taxes every year. The second is going to be your state's taxes, which you need a reseller's permit to even be able to do. And the third is going to be your quarterly business taxes, okay, which you can wait till the end of the year and pay it all at once, but I don't recommend it because I'm doing that right now and it is a pain in the butt to get all of your numbers together, okay? So do it quarterly. I am going to do it quarterly from now on, so take my advice and do your business taxes quarterly, okay? The second secret that I want to share with you is that just because you become an entrepreneur does not mean that you're going to be completely free. At least not at first. And so here's what I mean by that, right? So a lot of times people are selling you this dream of being able to work anywhere, being able to live this carefree life and only work like 2 hours a day or 4 hours a day or something like that. And in reality, when you first start your business, that is not going to be true. You're going to be investing a lot of time, at least if you want it to be successful. You're going to be investing a lot of time and a lot of money into your business, right? And so for me, when I first was venturing out from my corporate job, when I was leaving that and transitioning into a full-time entrepreneur, I was working overtime. So I would literally be at work working on my business, right? And if my previous boss is watching this, but I would literally be at work doing my business tasks. And then after I clocked out, I would sit there at my desk sometimes until like 9 o'clock working on business stuff. I would then go home, shower, eat, work some more on my laptop, go to sleep for maybe 5 hours, wake up, do some work before I go to work, and then go to work, do some actual work for my job, and then pull out my laptop and do work for my business again. So for me, I was probably pushing like let's say 19 hours or something, or 18 hours a day where I was constantly working either on my business or working at my 9 to 5, right? And so I wasn't completely free. And even after I transitioned out of my 9 to 5 and became a full-time entrepreneur, I was still pushing heavy hours. Like, I legit was sleeping like 5 hours every single day, which isn't healthy, but I was sleeping about 5 hours every single day because I knew what I wanted my business to be, right? And I knew the goals that I set for my business, so I was pushing for it heavy. So at the beginning, you're not gonna be completely free. Although entrepreneurship in the, I don't wanna say long run, because it doesn't have to take that long for you, but although entrepreneurship does have great benefits to it, right? And one of those being that you can kind of set your own schedule. You can decide, I need a vacation, bump this. You can decide certain things like that in your business. You still can't be completely free just as yet. And a lot of times the freedom comes with you putting systems in place for your business that are either automated or involving some type of teamwork. So hiring people and offsetting certain tasks so that way your business can run smoother and it's less on you, right? So either automating your business or building a team or doing both, which is what I suggest. But at first, you're not going to be completely free. And speaking about not being completely free and needing a team is number 3, secret number 3, y'all. You cannot do it all alone. And this is going to be a hard pill to swallow for some of you guys because it was a hard pill for me to swallow as well. So I'm going to repeat it. You cannot do it all alone, all right? A lot of times we want to save money by not hiring people, or we feel like people can't do what we need them to do the correct way, so we might as well do it ourselves. And if you continue on with that kind of mindset, you're going to be ruining your chances at success, right? Because you can only scale so much by yourself. You need to build a team of people for you to be able to scale to certain goals. For your business to be able to reach new heights, you need to be able to scale your business, right? And scaling comes with building a team. So you are not going to be able to do this alone, right? Although you may think so, you can't. And even when you're just starting off, I've met with so many different people via our strategy sessions where they're like, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. I'm so confused. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to do that. And it's because you're kind of flooding your mind with all of this stuff that you don't need to do. If there's an expert within a certain field that you can learn from, or if there's an expert in a certain field that you can pay to get something done for you so that you can focus on creating the best product possible, on creating the best customer experience possible, on making sure that your brand's foundation is as strong as possible. If there are people who can do all of the extra stuff for you so that you can focus on those main things, go ahead and hire them. To be completely honest, okay? Go ahead and hire them, okay? And so this may be a wake-up call for some people watching this video. Like I said, it could be something as simple as enrolling in a training or getting some help via a coaching session. But because you want to be so cheap, right? And you want to hold on to, let's say, $100 or $150 to speak with someone, you are struggling to do all these things in your business yourself when you don't have to, right? So God provides resources for a reason. There are doors that are provided for a reason. It's up to you on whether you want to open them. So that is secret number 3 that I feel like a lot of entrepreneurs don't talk about, because you'll see them on Instagram and they'll post and floss, and it'll just be them in the picture, and they'll say, they'll share their come up story, which, rags to riches stories I love as well, but they'll share that, and sometimes they skip over the fact that they have hired help, or they have, used a mentor in the past, or paid for coaching, or paid for someone else to kind of like help them out, right? So that is secret number 3. And then number 4 is that you need a marketing plan, okay? You need a strategic marketing plan. I'm going to repeat this again. I cannot count how many times I have had a coaching session with someone, and they have come to me and they've said, oh my God, I didn't know what marketing was. I didn't know how much marketing went into launching a business. I didn't know. So I'm telling you, you need a strategic marketing plan, okay? So when it comes to launching your business, you should have a 3-month launch strategy plan, okay? And within that 3-month strategy plan, the months are doing different things. Pretty much you have the first month is your pre-launch, where you have 30 days where you're building hype, you're building your email list, you're building anticipation for your actual launch, right? And then you have the other months that have their certain purpose, but you want to make sure that you have these strategies planned out to a T, right? You want to break them down into what's called tactics. You want to know what you're doing, when you're doing it, why you're doing it. You also want to have specific goals that you set, right? And so SMART goals are what you want to have. And you want to know what you're doing within your strategic plan to actually achieve those goals. So you need a marketing plan to launch a business. You need a marketing plan to grow a business. So after you're done launching and you're ready to grow your business, you need a marketing plan to do that. If you decide to release a new collection or a specialty collection, you need a marketing plan to actually push that collection. So you need a marketing plan, okay? There is absolutely no secret sauce. There's absolutely no secret answer to flip $1 into $1 million. There's no answer outside of you need a strong brand foundation and an actual strategic marketing plan, okay? So make sure you make a note of that. You need a strategic marketing plan. And speaking of a strategic marketing plan and speaking of launching, I am actually having a free webinar and I am teaching you the launch essentials. So we are going to walk through how you can brand your business and launch your business successfully in just 5 main steps, okay? So I am going to be sharing that with you in my free webinar. You want to make sure that you sign up, okay? I'm going to leave all the information in the description box. It's going to be next week, Tuesday. So make sure that you sign up for that webinar. And it's live, y'all. It's live. It's a live training, and I am going in detail about how you can brand and launch your business the right way. Now, let's get into this last secret. And so this last one, you guys are probably going to hate me for it, but I have to say it because a lot of entrepreneurs will not tell you this. And here's the gag, okay? The gag is that everybody is not cut out to be an entrepreneur, all right? And I know that's probably like, what the heck? Like, why would you say that, Chanel? But it's true, right? So in life, people have certain roles, right? Like you have people that are meant to be scientists. You have people that are meant to be doctors. You have people that are meant to be entrepreneurs. Everybody isn't meant to be an entrepreneur. It doesn't matter how many people try to tell you that, okay, yes, you can do this and you should start something on the side. Everybody is not built for it, okay? So maybe your side hustle can be an actual side hustle where it's not you running a business, right? If you're not built for it, right? So everybody isn't built to be an entrepreneur. And a lot of times people struggle to wrap their heads around what it takes to be an entrepreneur, but that's because it's not their calling, right? For some people, you know that it's your calling. You've always been a boss. You've always been a leader. You've always been, that person who can turn an idea into an action plan and make it happen. You've always been that type of person. So if that is you, then, you kind of know internally. I'm not here to tell you who's meant to be an entrepreneur and who's not, but I'm just here to tell you that everybody isn't meant to be an entrepreneur. If everybody on the planet was an entrepreneur, it wouldn't make sense. Like the world wouldn't go around, right? Because it just wouldn't make sense. Everybody would have businesses and no workers, no employees, no team. Everybody is not built to be that, right? There are some people, even like photographers, like sometimes photographers, the reason they get behind the camera is because they actually hate to be in front of the camera. So they love to photograph other people who have these model-like instincts, right? And so they decide to be behind the camera as a photographer, but then the model is in front of the camera. You play your role, right? Everybody isn't meant to be everything. I know I'm not an accountant. I'm not going to try to do that. I know I'm not a lawyer. I'm not going to try to be that. I know I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to try to be that. I know my lane, right? And I know where I fall, and I'm going to fall in my lane because I know the talent I have, the skill set that I have, and the gift that I was given. So based on whatever that gift is, you can go ahead and pursue entrepreneurship or not, but that is like the last and final secret because everybody is not cracked out to be an entrepreneur, y'all. But those are my 5 secrets, okay? With number 1 being super important, but all of them really are important. But number 1 is taxes because it's tax season, right? And so if you need help with your taxes, and if you want to get the most out of filing your business taxes, right, you definitely want to hit up my friend at Secure Accounting Miami, because like I told y'all, I didn't do my quarterly taxes, and last year I didn't do them either. Don't be like me, do your quarterly taxes. But if you haven't done your quarterly taxes and you are trying to get everything together to do it all at once for this one go around for your business taxes, then you're gonna need some help. And Secure Accounting Miami helped me out a lot last year and actually helped your girl not have to pay, okay? All right, so I'm not saying that he can necessarily stop you from paying taxes that you owe, but I'm saying that he knows his stuff, okay? And so you need to go over to Secure Accounting Miami. I'm gonna put that link in the description box and in my comments. I'm gonna pin it in the comments. Head over there, fill out the contact form, let them know that Chanel the Brand Hustler sent you. I know the owner of the accounting firm, so he is gonna take good care of you. Trust me, okay? And you're gonna learn things about numbers and money that you didn't know before. Like, all these tax breaks that exist will blow your mind. But honestly, a lot of those rich people, they know this stuff, or they hire accountants that know this stuff, and they save a lot of money and they get to sit on their millions and billions of dollars. So treat yourself like a big business. Treat yourself like the millionaire that you are out to be, okay? So go ahead and hit up Secure Accounting Miami. Make sure that you give this video a thumbs up if you like this video. Comment down below sharing your thoughts about the secrets that I spoke about in this video. If you're not subscribed to this channel already, make sure that you hit the subscribe button. And if you're not following me on Instagram already, make sure that you follow me at The Brand Hustler. You can follow my personal Instagram, which is at I am Chanel Q. And your girl made a TikToky, so you want to make sure that you follow me on there, which is at The Brand Hustler as well. Share this video with someone that you know it can help. And other than that, I'm gonna see y'all later, hustle babes. Bye.